Hey free-to-play gang, welcome back to another video. I'm sorry about my voice, I have a bout of allergies right now. Anyway, let's take a look at the championship and how we can obtain soul back. So let's take a look at each of these three championships over here. So the first is going to be Relics Championship. And in order for you to obtain points, you can do so by beating any of these stages here, and you will gain points based on the relics that you obtain. So for example, a 6-star relic is going to give you 15 points, as opposed to a 5-star which is only going to give you 7 points, and depending on the rarity as well, or rather the grading. So Superior is going to give you 2 points, Flawless is going to give you 5 points. So every time you do a K16 run, for example, you are guaranteed to get at least 20 points per run. But we've done the math before and we have found out that K15, or rather the 15th floor difficulty, is kind of like the best, and in this case it is definitely going to be a lot better because you can get both 5 and 6-star relics at the same time, and you get a lot of relics as well. So I do feel like the best way for you to earn points is through the 15 difficulties in each of the ritual miracles. But one thing to take note of is that you will gain points along the way until a total of 2,000, and at 1,200 points you'll get 10 copies of Dalen Ripples. And the same goes for the other championships here as well. You get 10 here, you also get another 10 over here. So the thing is, it is highly advised that you complete all of these just to get 30 Dalen Ripples. But the problem is you need 40 Dalen Ripples in order to summon Dalen. So how do you get an extra 10? And in order for you to get extra 10, you need to score at least, I think like the top 6. Yeah, the top 6 in each of your brackets. So there will be groups, right? And each of these groups will have up to 100 individuals. So you're competing for the top 6 position in order for you to get enough currency to summon Dalen. Now there is a huge problem with this, obviously, because this becomes rather difficult, or rather a little bit more pay to win. So whoever has the most stamina is definitely going to push through and collect whatever that you need to collect over here. And it does seem like people who are not able to score at least a top 6 a couple of times in this championship, you will not be able to get soul back immediately. But there is one way around it, and that way is over here. So you can actually purchase ripples. So after all 3 sub-events have ended, and if players do not have enough ripples to get the Esper from the Echo, they can purchase the Esper ripples with diamonds, aka soul back. The number of ripples purchased will be equal to the number of Dalen ripples still required for the player to own 40, which means I don't think you can buy more than 40 ripples. I'm not actually very sure, but assuming you can only buy up to whatever that you are required to summon your first copy of Dalen, I am not actually sure how much Nexus Crystals will be required to purchase Dalen afterwards. And I think the hard limit is probably like 10 Nexus Crystals per ripple. If they go anything higher than that, it's going to be extremely expensive, given that Dalen is not necessarily going to be such a meta-breaking Esper right now. But let's take a look at the individual championships, right? So here we have the relic farming event, and the rewards that we can obtain is 200k gold, 100 stamina, 100 nexus crystals, gold record, 50 SSM, 10 shards here, and 2 epic abilimon, which is really nice. And if you top the world ranking, so for example, this is just the group ranking, right? There are 100 people here. The top score is 300 relic essences and 20 soul back ripples. But if you take a look at the world ranking, you can gain 1 shimmer record, 2 legendary abilimon, and some other really crazy stuff as well. So I think where the whales will be testing for is probably going to be the top 3, because this is where you get an additional legendary abilimon. But do take note that there will be 3 opportunities for you to top the world ranking. So over here, this Relic Championship event lasts for 5 days, and after these 5 days are up, you will then enter Relic Plus Championship, where you have a brand new world ranking once again, and then finally Points Championship for yet another crazy amount of rewards. So if you're an Ultra Whale, you would be able to obtain 6 legendary abilimons very easily here, and among some other stuff as well. But the thing is, what about the more free-to-play players? Well, unfortunately, you're going to have to settle for less, right? So most of you guys would probably not even get anything, because you need to be at least top 20 in your entire server in order to obtain 1 copy of the gold record. So for most of you guys, you probably would not even be obtaining any additional group ranking rewards or world ranking rewards, but you will still at least get the point rewards over here. Times 3 as well, right? So in total, what we can expect from this 15-day event is going to be 600,000 gold, 300 stamina, 300 nexus crystals, 3 gold records, 3 SSM summons, 30 soul back shards, and 6 epic abilimons. So that's it for the championship. Hopefully this gives you an idea of what to expect coming soon. So save all your stamina resources, right? Make sure to only spend your stamina refills when this event drops. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's content. If you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for more Dislyte content. Now with that said, this has been Free to Play, and as always, I will see you in the next video.